My like mental model for partnership, the type, like there's so many different kinds of partnership, is like the three big buckets in my mind is one is technology partners, where you have, APIs and like integrations on the technical side. And two is probably like a co-marketing partners where you do webinars, you do, promotions, marketing campaigns together. And three is probably distribution partners where it's like reseller, referral, and commercial sort of distribution partners. What is your mental model in thinking about different categories of partners?
Well, I think through my experience, I agree with your mental models wholeheartedly. And before I joined Guideline, I actually bucketed them into the same mental models. However, the partnership work that I did at Guideline cross-referenced all three. And eventually I started partner marketing as a PMM. And for a while I was the only PMM. Then I started to slowly train up folks, but because, early stage company. I joined Guideline right at the tail end of B into Series C, and the team was quite small. It was just 2 people, including, and then myself. So 3 people total. And I ran partner marketing myself hands-on. Eventually I started to hire one person, then next person, then we had a partner marketing team that focused on all of those 3 things, but they would intermingle. So with Intuit, we would do webinars, we would do joint research, but we also had that API integration and that technology bit. And they would get paid on customers that we signed. So whoever would go through the pipeline and become a customer of Guideline, Intuit would get a kickback. And then the partnership actually had various levers baked into the contract, which was the strategy and the genius of the strategic partnerships team, to say that like, hey, if you sign X amount of customers, you get this, but if you sign more customers, you get more money. So there are levers to kind of continue to co-market and continue to grow and create shared value, both for the customers and for the companies themselves as well. So in that sense, right, like you have all 3 bucketed into one relationship. That was the Intuit relationship, but there were other payroll providers and other partners that wouldn't do all 3. For instance, they might not have the resources to do the full API integration, but they might want to do simple marketing. Or they would say, hey, Guideline, you are a retirement expert. We are running payroll. We're maybe a smaller company that is running payroll. We'd love to take some of your research. We'd love to take some of your content. We'll send it out to our customers, but we can't do the API integration. And so we'll just pass people along through the sales funnel, through sales teams, just kind of passing along leads and doing like that handshake, or even through an email funnel and a landing page that doesn't have that API integration. So there were different flavors. I think it just depends. So I think that experience shifted my mental model of partnerships and made me a believer because I've never had such incredible experience with a partnership channel being such a huge lever of growth. For scale, 80% of the leads first of all, 100% of the leads were driven by marketing at Guideline. 80% of those leads came in through partnerships. Of those, there were some segments that could convert as much as 70% of the leads coming in. Now, that is so incredibly efficient and effective. And if you think about it, right, you put in a lot of work to integrate, to do all the co-marketing or referrals or whatever, right, whatever channel, whatever segments you would say within the partner marketing umbrella. But the partner would get paid on signed plans. So you're not even paying for lead acquisition. You're paying for actual revenue.
Yeah. It is such an incredible how big partnership can drive from a business impact. Like as a growth marketer, I always think about like how many new opportunities and leads that I can drive is like, just doing one more ad or just doing one more article. Is like a lot of it is like a day-to-day, lots of hard work every single day, versus a partnership. Yes, you have a lot of upfront investment. it takes a while to get to it, but the impact is, long lasting, and it can be very scalable and a large volume.